What's good? We back. Boxing Clinic and more. The Boxing Clinic and more. We do more than boxing, man. And check out the playlist, man, to help you simplify and get through some of the content we dropped over the last couple years. NFL, NBA, food for thought. We talk about real life situations and a lot of other things in there as well too. But we here and we talk about Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul. Wants Carmelo Anthony go to the Houston Rockets, and would it be a good fit? And for Houston, man, the one thing I could tell you about Houston, man, is the fact that they lost Trevor Ariza because he wanted to go make $15 million with the Phoenix Suns, and it's about money for him probably at this point. Like I said, I don't call nobody's pockets, but at the end of the day, he got a championship already, and he probably feels I'm not going to take short money and play with Houston. We still going to lose to Golden State regardless. So he was their 3-and-D guy, very, very underrated defensive guy. Over the grand scheme of things, I thought he was best when the Lakers and the Kobe Lakers and Gasol and Odom won their first championship with Ariza. But I thought that was when he was at his absolute best. But for Carmelo, man, this might be the best fit for him, man. Seriously, man, because I can't see him going to Golden State for people that want to bring that up and really taking a backseat road at this point. His mentality is still the mentality of what Allen Iverson mentality was when he got kicked out the league. It was that I'm still that guy. I'm still big money Melo. I'm still big money Ivo. I'm not bowing down to nobody. I'm going to play my game. If I ain't going to play my game, I ain't going to play no game. And his mentality ain't going to shift. It would take somebody of a Jedi superior to do mind tricks on Melo to make him take a backseat. A Pat Riley, a Phil Jackson, some Greg Popovich, somebody of strong stature and a lot of credibility in the NBA. And I think Mike D'Antoni, offensively, he's a guru. So I think if anybody in the NBA other than, Popovich and Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra combination, I think D'Antoni could find the niche for Carmelo Anthony and revive him. He's one of the few guys. I think it could be LeBron. I spoke on that already. But I think for Houston, they don't have no choice but to land Carmelo, because how they going to feel devoid of Ariza? I know Melo ain't the defender Ariza was. But at the end of the day, he's still a body. I think he's still better than Gerald Green. And at this high-paced offense of chuck it up in the first 7 seconds of the shot clock, if Melo can come into shape, he can move. I think he's going to get a lot of easy buckets that he didn't get in Oklahoma City and often. He got open buckets in Oklahoma City, but he had to wait so long. He was so stagnant. He used to get into the rhythm and having the ball in his hand. I think if it's any system that can revitalize Carmelo other than playing with LeBron, I believe, and LeBron stroking his ego a little bit and getting him revitalized, I think it's this system. I think Chris Paul and James Harden can give Melo his shots in his favorite areas. You know what I'm saying? In his spots, and I think this is Houston only fit. This is the only possibility other than swinging the trade to fill that 3 spot. And I know Chris Paul and James Harden, they can revitalize him. They just mentally really got to talk to Melo and really sit down and have that grown man-to-man talk to him. Them two, Mike D'Antoni and the GM. And the owner, they got to tell him, like, look here, man, we want you to shoot and play, but look here, we going to handle the ball. Let us make the game easier for you. You know what? You ain't what you used to be, but we think you can revitalize here. You can just catch and shoot. We'll run some plays for you in the half-court offense. We really not a half-court team, so you can help us there. We want you to post up a little bit, come off some screens, and set some picks and roll. Let us feed you. And I think Chris Paul make people better. In this system, James Harden make the game easier for guys. So with them penetrating, and Melo could just accept the fact that he could just shoot open shots, and post up in the half court and do the small things in the half court and rebound and do stuff of that nature. He ain't going to become no defensive guru now, man. For people hoping this dude going to be a defensive stopper, ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they can bring somewhat of Melo back. They can salvage Melo. They can salvage him because they don't have no trade assets. They're going to bring back Capella. It looked like he restricted. He's going to take a little small deal and be unrestricted next year. And they can make a run at this, man. At least at beating the Lakers. I think the Lakers and Houston going to be fighting for that second spot if LeBron is healthy and doing what LeBron does. But I think this is Houston only option. It got to work for them to get back where they was last year. Because the West has got better, man. With LeBron coming and New Orleans going to continue to get better. And Oklahoma City and Paul George might continue to get better. So, Houston, I think Houston, for Melo is probably the best move other than playing with LeBron in LA. I think these guys that love to pick and roll and ISO drive and kick out to the open shooter. And if at this point, if Melo can't catch and shoot in this offense, man, it's legitimately time for him to hang up the Air Melos, man. Seriously, man. It's time to hang up them Air Melo Jordans, dog, if he can't do that, man. So I think it's a good spot for him. It might be the best spot for him, depending on who you talk to. But talking about the Lakers in the second part of this NBA video, I'm going to drop one more NBA video tonight as well if I haven't already dropped it by this point. And, the potential toxic situation in L.A. Rajon Rondo historically hasn't liked LeBron. They've been, competing against each other for years. And, he said some things about LeBron. And like I said, even some of Rajon Rondo's teammates and coaches don't like him. He's a difficult guy. And Rajon Rondo is most effective while he got the ball in his hand. And he's a smart guy. He used to be a quarterback and all that other stuff in high school and stuff like that. And he's a smart guy. He's a very smart guy. You know what I'm saying? So, it'll be interesting because think about it. Even on the basketball tip, LeBron likes his point guards to spot up for the most part and hit open jumpers, and he really control the offense and be the point forward. Rajon Rondo ain't no spot up jump shooter. Rajon Rondo like to run the offense. He like to run plays in the half court. He don't like to, pick and roll, ISO, LeBron clear out the side of the floor, LeBron drive and kick out and shoot. Though Rondo really want to play, chess, basketball chess. He wants to control the ball, and he can play without the ball and let things happen. But, he be one of the few guys in the NBA that'll challenge LeBron James. You see how in Dallas it didn't work for him. So this is a potential for a huge pot of bleach and ammonia mixing and killing the community right here. This is high octane, high danger, high voltage. This is serious right here. Because Rondo really still think he that guy. Even though he didn't play all 82, he took rest, he got injured. He still think he the smartest dude on the court. He is going to be the alpha male that challenges LeBron's alpha male in that huddle, man. Mentally and intellectually, it'll be interesting to see how their personalities mesh. And I wouldn't be surprised if Rajon Rondo, wasn't with the Lakers by season end. This does have potential to be trouble in L.A. It does. It has a lot of potential to be trouble. And you look at Lance Stevenson being here, who ain't been the easiest guy to coach. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he took the money in L.A. with the Lakers. with the Clippers at one point. Nate McMillan said he wasn't hard to coach. Larry Bird, when Frank Vogel and the other coaches was with the Pacers, was the one that would calm down Lance Stevenson and stroke his ego. See, Larry Bird ain't for the BS. You know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson to sit there and grin and laugh and try to calm things down. You see how he handled the LeVar Ball situation. You know what I'm saying? He still ain't checked LeVar Ball like he's supposed to because he want to keep his squeaky clean image. You know what I'm saying? Pat Riley would have gave him the boot right now and tell him, man, get the hell on. But Lance Stevenson is another guy that's immature, another guy that'll challenge LeBron, another guy that he'll try to play hero ball. And for Luke Walton, he ain't old enough. He came in the same draft class as LeBron, they say. He ain't got enough clout. He ain't got enough, he ain't got that disciplinarian in him. With Magic behind them, they equally as soft, personality-wise. So they ain't got that real tough guy that's going to check Lance and put Lance in check, man. And Rondo, too. Rondo might be the toughest guy on the court. He might be the one that put Lance and LeBron in check. But at that point, we see LeBron, when he's challenged, he mentally checks out. And then you got this clown right here, LeVar Ball. I mean, this is toxic. Lance might be the worst, the minimum of the worries, the less of the worries. But LeVar and Rondo, if Rondo ain't a happy camper, people forgot so long ago Rondo couldn't find a home. People forgot that Rondo couldn't find a home. Dallas was fed up with him. You know what I'm saying? Boston was fed up with him. And he's an alpha male in his heart. He still think he really a great player. He's a solid player. I don't think Rondo was truly ever great. Solid point guard. Never really developed a jumper. It's starting to come a little bit, but he ain't no Jason Kidd. But LeVar Ball, put him in this situation as well. LeVar Ball going to be an issue in his own. So as soon as Lonzo get healthy, even though I think Lonzo is a great fit to play with LeBron eventually once he develop a jumper, and I think LeBron would trust him and he respects his game. But LeVar Ball going to get Lonzo shipped out of there. He going to be playing in the Alaska Pro League, man. He going to be playing somewhere in Kyrgyzstan, you know what I'm saying, with the two other Ball brothers. So him just saying little stuff, LeBron, PR people got to handle that. It's a very toxic situation in L.A., and they don't have an alpha male. It ain't a Jerry West. It ain't a Pat Riley. It ain't a Greg Popovich, Greg Auerbach. It ain't nobody that's strong like that that's gonna take range in this situation. This can be a disaster and scare other potential free agents next year from coming to the Lakers. But it's the Boxing Clinic and more. Like I said, man, we're going to continue to mix up the variety in the sports. Don't forget, we got the new college sports page popping off. S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. The link is in the description. Meet the Cali Enigma, Colossal Sports TV, joint venture. We all dropping college videos, football, basketball, high school a little bit. So when the season get underway, we're going to be doing that. Don't forget, we got on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, PayPal link, all in the description. If you want to do a business collab or business venture, my business email is in the description as well. Don't forget, to subscribe, hit the bell icon. Y'all know what it is. One time, man. And we talking real trill sports all the way around. Let me know what you think about this video. And comment, and I'll get back at you at my earliest convenience. We gone.